also go down. The hydroelectric dam. The water starts from the northern part of Burkina Faso, which drains down from Mali, drains down to Burkina Faso, and down. They just paved a way for the water to come to this place. And then, straight ahead, what we are seeing now is like a boundary. It's like a boundary. So the water from the northern stream comes and hits what you are seeing now. Over there is so much water there, and that is the intake. And then they have narrowed the water through a gorge that they have created, and it passes through that place to where that iron is, the pink thing that we are seeing. Now the pink thing that we are seeing are six. They are known as penstocks. Penstocks has been fixed in there that the water that comes in. Now when it comes in, there is a rotor down there. So the water that comes, the current that flows in, pushes the rotor, and then the rotor moves faster. Now under the rotor, there is a magnet, and it's like this. Just look at me. It's like this. The water comes in. Just do like this and touch your cheek. You are generating electricity in your arm. That is how it is. Yes. So it goes and then forces it to turn faster. And it turns in a second, it turns 6,000 times. Right now, they have changed it to get a faster rotor and lighter from Italy. That turns about 6 times the old one. So therefore, when it spins like this, the magnetic waves pushes it up, and there's a current that comes out, and that current passes through. You see over there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 things that has been mounted on it. That moves there to a switch yard. Now switch yard is just on your right there. So the current flows, and they boost it up. Then when they boost it up, it goes to the switch yard, and they boost through the switch yard, other magnetic waves, boost it up, and it moves through the pylons. When we were coming, we saw some pylons. Now the pylons are what we are seeing. It transmits the power through the lines to the ones over here has been divided into 2. One goes to Burkina Faso, Mali, and then Ivory Coast and Togo, and then the other one we use it here in Ghana. Electricity, formerly we were not having electricity when we had independence. So Kwame Nkrumah had the idea. He really consulted one German, and that German, when he came to this place for a feasibility study, saw that this place would be very good for a hydroelectric power. So getting the money for such a program was very difficult. As a result of that, he contacted a lot of companies and a lot of countries, and they were not giving him money. So Kaiser of US, Kaiser was the one who became a signatory as like a guarantor to the loan that was granted to him. And then the idea is that, you know, Kaiser has a company that smelts aluminium. Yeah. So the agreement was, okay, I'm going to do this for you to get us. Then we will build a plant here in Ghana that will smelt aluminium ingots. Then as for the aluminium, we will leave 10% here and take 90% to the US. Wow. And he also needed, so he also agreed. Now, 1/3 of the electricity generated here was being used to smelt the aluminium ingots, and then the rest of it for the other factories in the whole country. They never use cement apart from the on top of the penstocks that house over there. Apart from that, they never use cement. All that we are seeing here all over is a lime and then oyster shell. So they use lime and oyster shell to build this. When they were building the dam, about 100 people lost their lives. 100 people lost their lives here. The straight ahead of me or behind, or those who are here straight ahead of us, that pink thing over there that we can see right now is called the spillway or the spill gates. The last time that they spilled water was in 1995. There was so much water that there's a level that should not go beyond that level, else the dam will have a problem. And since this dam was built in 1965, there hasn't been any cracks or whatsoever because they didn't use cement. Cement has an expiring date. Lime, oyster shell, and stone doesn't have expiring dates. That is why they use that. So when there's so much intake of water, they open the spill. There are 8 spill gates. This is 4. 4 is at the other side. So they open all the 8 spill gates. On top of the spill gate is the machine that will lift. Not human being lift it is machine. You just operate it and it will lift. When it goes up, the water starts flowing. Then those downstream will have a problem. So they announce and inform them that we are going to open the spillway sometimes for over a month before they open, so that people downstream will go up. Now there will be no problem for each and everyone.